Thursday. It is March 14th and it is game night as usual. Let's see. Talked to Bimbo earlier, so she will definitely be joining us here shortly. The I am so tired. Like the last two nights, I eat dinner. I just want to go to bed. I don't know what that's about. That is so weird. But I will say that my habits have been changing as far as my sleep goes, which is good because mm, going to sleep at 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning and trying to function the next day is not good. So, um, and I always feel bad like weekends because Chris is, he's up at 5, 6, whatever o'clock. He's gone on a walk by the time I get up and everything. I mean, it's crazy. Um, so I kind of feel bad too because I want to do stuff with him. I want to help him, whatever he's doing. But yeah. I usually get up and he'll eat a second breakfast with me. He's so sweet. But yeah. So anyway, that's what I got going on. I have got to post on Twitter that we are live. So give me a second while I do that. I apologize. Snow, I guess I could have come in earlier, maybe. Share. But what I did earlier, I had everything set up and I had my link. I was going to send it to Bimbo. And then I looked at something else. And next thing I know, I lost all my studio stuff. So it's just as well that I didn't do that because it would have been a totally different link. So let's put this in game night. Let's see. I don't know how to like really describe this so much. Like, I guess just call it a word game. We like word games. The fun. All right. So I forget where I saw it. I was looking at, I play Wordle every day. I'm one of those weird people. So, but I was reading some stats about Wordle. It's very interesting. And they're changing the games around again. I don't know about that. Like I was really enjoying one game and they did away with it. I don't know why they just can't add to it. Since it's a whole department now. Like they had to hire a game person. So let's see. So, but it was interesting. They were given some stats like Sydney and Melbourne do far better than the US. And the US, I think, was listed kind of low. And as far as cities, well, cities, Melbourne, I think it was Sydney, Melbourne, and New York. Um, I don't know, but the stats were interesting. I mean, I kind of like that kind of stuff. I like data, stats. I like stuff that's, you know, firm. But I liked it before there was even the Freakonomics book came out, which I absolutely love the Levitt and Dobner stuff. So I should listen to the podcast, but I don't since I do enjoy it so much. Um, but I was already kind of a data guru then, but then watching, reading the book Freakonomics kind of really, um, I don't know, I liked it even more. So I don't know if any of you have ever read Freakonomics, but if you had, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. So I don't know if the thing with YouTube is that it does not give out um, notifications, as you might know. So it may take a while for people to get here. I don't know. Bimbo is probably going to call and say, "Are you going on? What's going on?" She looked good today. If you haven't seen her short, check it out. She wore a nice, kind of like a coral colored jacket. And then, if I believe correctly, it was a white, probably sleeveless top and a black dress pants. There she is. Yeah. So you got the link there, girly girl. But yeah. So we can get her up here. We can talk about how her day went. But I was surprised. She said that a lot of people didn't show up so much. Isn't that funny? Spartan Dan had pizza tonight. You got it somewhere. And I'd commented on it. And here comes pizza ad. It's the first time I've ever seen a pizza ad. And now I'm tempted because it's buy one, get one free for Pie Day. Oh, today's the last day, though. Dang it. They should have shown me commercials earlier. Interesting. So here comes Bimbo. Hey, Bimbo, how's it going?
Hello.
Because I can't hear any dang thing. That should help. You changed clothes, or were you wearing that shirt?
Yeah, I was wearing this.
That's right. It was the white,
The white pants.
yeah, white pants. That's right.
And
Hey,
white
Rita,
pants.
how's it going? How's your week been, Rita? Oh, I hear Misfit purring. That's really going to put me to sleep. I was talking about how the last 2 nights I've been really tired after dinner. And I shouldn't be. I had chicken marsala, and instead of pasta, I had a celery root mashed, um, and a salad, and a
Jen,
piece of bread and butter to
Jen,
round
and
it off.
is there like a buzz coming from my computer?
A slight buzz, maybe,
I don't know what the problem is.
but Misfit, yeah. Now
Because
Misfit's gone.
yeah, because it was on my live stream. It was a buzz,
I wonder,
and
yeah, it is there. I wonder if you used headphones, if it would go away.
I can try them.
I mean, it almost sounds like, oh, that got a little better actually. That's weird. But it's clicking now. It's almost like a clicky sound going on. Oh, now it's sounding more like Misfit again. And he's not even there.
Oh, okay. So now we got the headphones on.
No, that doesn't matter. That's so weird. It sounds like a cat purring. That is bizarre. We'll have to ask the captain.
Oh, let me try. Oh, my mic. Hold on.
That is bizarre. Hmm. Coming. All right. I am texting the captain to see. It is just so weird, though. It does. It sometimes it sounds like a cat purring, and then sometimes it just sounds like a mute kind of click. Isn't that cool, Rita? I got that for my bathroom because I like quirky little things. I got it for one of the guest bathrooms, which I have now moved to that part of the house. So it's no longer a guest bathroom. But I loved it so much that I got one for my kitchen that I absolutely love. And it's an elephant that's kind of sitting up. But I love them because, if you're cooking with raw meat, you cut up meat or something, you don't get your regular, um, dispenser all gooped up. So I like that about it. And I guess the eyes flash because it's the equivalent of singing happy birthday. So I guess it's mainly made for kids' bathrooms where they can wash their hands and they're supposed to wash until the dead duck's eyes quit flashing. I don't know why they X the eyes out if they realize that that means, kind of in our culture that something's dead, but oh well. I think it's funny. Either way, either way. But it is handy, and I just use the other thing I like about it is it saves a lot of money on dishwashing liquid because you put just a little liquid in there and water, and that's how you get the foamy action. So, yeah, right up my alley. I think they were only like $24. I think it would have been 24, 21, something like that. Not very much at all. So, yeah. Happens without I wonder if you have a cat hair in there in the jack. Maybe it's irritating the sound. Now that kind of went away. What'd you do, Bimbo? It sounds a little better.
Oh, okay. So what about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's still a little weird sounding.
Okay, because this is coming through my mic.
Hmm. So now it's just doing the clicky sound, but not, I don't know what's going on.
Should I get out a hammer?
No, not yet. Hey, Mrs. Hopkins, how's it going? We're having trying to kind of little troubleshoot bimbo stuff while we're waiting for people to come in. Oh, that's awesome, Rita. That is silver bat earrings. That's so cute. Mrs. Hopkins got some good hauls this week. Or was it last week? So funny. I wouldn't worry about it, Bimbo. It kind of sounds like a cat purring right now.
No, but it's annoying because it was on my whole stream last time. And okay, because Hunter had mentioned it, and I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought that it was because my cell phone was left on.
Hmm.
That wasn't it. I turned that off.
What's really weird is like when you stood up and got close to the monitor, it stopped or it calmed down a lot. The purring kind of sound went away, but that kind of clicky sound was still there.
Because I
So,
took the camera off, my digital camera. I took
mm-hmm,
that off the computer.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it's haunted.
I think so. I think so. Ooh, that sounds cool, Mrs. Hopkins. When are you going to do your live? That will be cool. Let's see. Is everybody ready for the weekend? I have to remake one of my desserts because I ate all of them. And I'm gonna do a video of that. I was gonna try and put it on before, but I don't know. So
Oh, Misfit. Yeah, you want to lay in the drawer? And Misfit loves laying in the drawer.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, because maybe she feels like it's a box.
Mm. Yeah. Perhaps, perhaps.
Or maybe she's just weird.
Mm.
I don't know, Jen. Well, you've met Misfit, and you can tell that the cat's a weirdo.
Oh yeah. But in a good way.
Well,
In
that's
a
because she
very good
spends. Oh,
way.
that's because she spends all the time in here with me. So
That's right. That's right.
I and see now on the restream, I can't see any comments.
Yeah, but I have them on the screen. Can you see the screen?
I see me and you, but I don't see the comments. I've got to go to YouTube to see the comments.
That's weird because I have them on the screen.
Yeah, it says new comments will be displayed here, but there's nothing.
That is so bizarre. Have you done updates lately on all of your stuff?
I don't know. I think the computer does them, like automatically. I think I got it set from like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, but on YouTube I can see, the chat, but I can't
Yeah.
see me.
Hmm. Dang.
Oh well.
So you can see the chat, you can't see yourself, or you can see the chat and not you.
No, on YouTube I can see the chat,
Mm-hmm.
but on um and and I can only see myself on the restream feed, but I can't see the chat on the restream feed.
I don't know. I think Restream's trying to force people to buy their product. That's crazy.
I don't
That's
make
crazy.
enough money. I don't make enough money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So says we have 7 people here. So are we ready to get started? And Mrs. Hopkins, we have Rita, Bimbo. Is anyone else playing? They might just want to sit it out.
See, and Mrs. Hopkins said when I went on Bimbo stream on Sunday, I didn't see the chat either.
So
Maybe its
weird.
restream is messing me up.
It could be. It could be. So I don't know about the clicky sound though. So, can you in the audience hear the clicky sound? Let's be quiet for a minute, Bimbo. All right. Well, I hear the clicky click, but we can go on and play. All right. Let's get this word game started. All right. All right. Ready for our first word? Here we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to even. I'm going to have to get the pronunciation for this before I even attempt it. I think I know it, but. Huh? Okay, then. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. Cockawethies is how it's pronounced, with a W in there somewhere. Cockawethies. I'm going to guess its origin is Welsh. Perhaps. Wow. Cockawethies. 16th century via Latin from Greek.
Okay, yeah, you were close there with Welsh.
So far away. Okay. Well.
Oh, hello, Mark. How are you, dear?
Hey, Mark. Good to see you, Mark. How you doing? Cockawethies is the name of the game. So can y'all hear the little flipping, the little sound coming from Bimbo? Mrs. Hopkins says it's a form of cacao that has an ether style effect, delicious on Wheaties. Cacao. Oh yeah, it's almost gone. It's so bizarre. Bimbo says something that horny boll weevils do to attack the mates. Cockawethies? Or is it cockawethies? Cockawethies. Cockawethies. And even in the pronunciation, it does show a W in there. Rita says it's a form of birth control in the 17th century using this plant, the cockawethies plant. All right, so.
Okay, Miss Jen, if you highlight everybody's chat, then I can see the chat on the screen. I just can't see it in the display.
Yeah.
But that's a pain in the ass to do.
Not always. When Batman's wiener gets caught in his zipper. Cockawethies. All right. So, the correct definition is an irresistible urge to do something inadvisable.
I don't know. My horny boll weevils do to attack mates. That's not advisable.
irresistible urge to do something inadvisable. So yeah. So who gives the best answer? Who gives the best answer?
I don't know. They're all kind of lame.
Does everybody get a
No, they
point
were.
then?
No, give it to Mrs. Hopkins just because that was the funniest one, I
That
guess.
was that was kind of what my guess was. So let's see. Cut. Oh, I always forget. I've got to edit. All right. Cut. Let's go on to the next one. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. Dirge. Dirge. Dirge is the word. Dirge. Dirge. Huh. That's interesting because I'm getting two definitions. Okay. All right, we're good. Yeah.
I think that this is wrong. I think it's the wrong word, but
Oh, you're going for the correct definition?
yeah.
All right, let's see if you know what it is. Mrs. Hopkins says it's Joe Dirt's urge. It's a dirge. Mark says
I
it's when you observe another person.
I mean, Mrs. Hopkins, that had to be David Spade's worst performance in a movie ever when he played Joe Dirt. And it was so bad that they had to do a sequel.
Bimbo says when a Viking is buried, it's called a funeral dirge. And Rita says, I know this, I think. Mourning for the dead like a wake. Hey, Headley, how's it going? We're just getting started, so you can jump in if you like. If you think you can come up with a definition for dirge, whether it be right or just funny, go for it. We'll do,
Hello,
you get
Mr.
a point
Headley,
for funny, you get a point for correct. So you can get 2 points.
and you know that you're always welcome on our channels, Headley.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I
Marsha
don't
was
know.
funny on these. I wish she'd come back to
Yeah.
these.
And it looks like me and Miss Rita have the same thing in mind, so that's got to be correct.
Is it? Is it? Is it? Headley, are you playing this one? Headley? Um, you playing this word? Some people skip words too. If they can't come up with anything. So a dirge does mean a mournful song, piece of music, or poem. And it also is a lament for the dead, especially when forming part of a funeral rite. Wow.
Okay, so then
Congratulations, ladies.
then me and Rita both get a point for that.
That is correct. Very good. Dirge, you close the bottle of Dirge, you close the bottle of testosterone. Oh gosh. I don't know. Do they bottle that stuff now?
I don't know. Where's Old Humble? We should ask him. Oh, he would know.
He's probably trying to figure out how to respond to my comment about Tom Glavine.
Oh, why? What'd you say about Tom Glavine?
Hey, Bopak. Oh, he said that Tom Glavine, basically paraphrasing, somebody met Tom Glavine in a bar. He said, "I'm a radiocaster, but I used to play baseball." And he's like, he would have just been Tom Glavine had there not been a wide strike zone. But how come he was like, you know, MVP all those years?
Oh, yeah. Well, didn't he win like 300 games, I think, or something?
Something ridiculous. But they also changed like what they used between 98 and 2009 previously and before that to kind of look for strikes. They
And then I know,
changed the
yeah.
equipment, so it should have been getting better, so he would have had less opportunity
And
unless,
then I know that he also played on the Mets too, Tom Glavine.
yes, unless there was a conspiracy. But Tom Glavine has
Oh,
stayed here. He's an Atlanta man now.
oh, hello, Bopak. Well, and Bopak is the man that you need to speak to if you want to hear about a conspiracy, because you know he's always got one.
Yeah, yep, yep, yeah. All right, ready for the next word? The next word
Yeah.
is epigon. Next word is epigon. Hey, Bopak, I did a short of a bunch of Hellebora, so I was wondering if you ever saw it. I said, hey, Bopak in my short. Epigon.
Okay, because I am so positive about my answer. I will even give you a a graphic description of the answer.
Ooh, even better. So, Headley, if you think you know what epigon means, just put it right in there. When my EpiPen is empty. Epigon.
Oh, that's a funny answer. That's a good answer.
Mrs. Hopkins said, when you can't find your EpiPen, Bimbo says, an abnormal fetish for making this be gone.
And here we go. A a presentation of the word Mr. Bunny's head. It be gone.
Oh, gosh.
I waited all night to do that.
Hopefully, they won't take my video down
Why?
for you eating a rabbit's head. Mark says,
With
I
all
love
the
my.
other crap, with all the other crap on YouTube, they're worried about me eating a rabbit's head.
You never know. Mark says, I left my car running when I got back. It'd be gone. All right, y'all. Vote, vote, vote on a winner. And that's Bopak.
I think they're all good. I think we should all get a point.
Is Bopak and Headley, you gonna put anything down? You can just hit an N for no. Uh,
Oh no! So what's the answer?
well, I'm waiting to see if they're putting it
Um,
up or not. Do 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 do. All right. It's a toss up between Rita and Mark. I know. Epigon, a less distinguished follower or imitator of someone, especially an artist or philosopher.
well, let me tell you, Mr. Bunny here is not going to be imitating a bunny any longer.
Is it hollow?
No, mm-mm.
It's a solid one?
And it's a good brand of chocolate.
Then you'll be up all night. I know.
I doubt it. No,
I
because
liked
I
Mark's
use,
too.
yeah, yeah, I like Marks.
'Cause he went for the not so obvious. So a copycat. Yeah, kind of like so the sentence here is used as even though most loyal fans knew the Monkees were a silly manufactured epigon of the Beatles. So,
That's a stupid. Oh, that's stupid. Our oh my God. Well, our answers were funnier than that.
or like my comedy video on Danny the Medic. Like, I'm an epigon of Danny the Medic because no one can touch Danny the Medic.
Okay, and how many people are looking to touch Danny the Medic?
Oh, I don't know. He just moved to Vegas from New York City.
Oh, so moving to Vegas, I'm sure he's getting touched a lot.
He wishes or he hopes. I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. All right, here we go. Next word. I like this one. Oh, the next word is gerbil. I guess it's pronounced right. Oh gosh, are you kidding me? Hmm.
Hello, Chris.
I like the Oxford English Dictionary because you can play them all. You've got your Scottish, your British, UK British, and and Scott and US English.
And you guys all know the story about Richard Gere's gerbil, don't you?
We've all heard.
Oh, okay. I doubt it's real, but you never know.
No, but there are people from the ER who have
Oh, yeah,
reported.
yeah, yeah.
Good to see you, Chris. How's it going? So Chris, I don't think you've ever played this game, but basically I give a word, and in this case it is gerbil spelt this way, which is not how we spell like the rodent. And then you have to give me either a funny definition. If you don't know what it is, make up a funny definition. Um, if you do know what it is, give the correct definition in a funny way, and you might win 2 points. So, all right. So, Mrs. Hopkins says Richard Gere's pet. Bimbo says a gerbil that failed the spelling bee in the third grade. Bopog says that's when you gargle your ham slurry really gross.
Oh, oh,
I
oh.
don't know. Do we get a point for the grossest?
Yes, absolutely,
Ah,
absolutely, absolutely.
Mark
That,
Kropka says, I sat naked on my gerbil in Epigon.
well, that's a point too. That's good.
I don't know. Hey, let's see. Uh, Rita says it's when you sneeze and fart at the same time. Uh, hey, Faye, good to see you. All right, so a gerbil is to spill a liquid by shaking or unsteady moving of the vessel. To pour out unsteadily. So when Addie pours drinks on this pirate ship, she gerbils a little. There you go.
Once again, I think our answers were funnier than the actual true.
I know we should just make our own uh, dictionary, right? All right, so you got to vote for the points. Headley votes for Bopak. All right, I need voters,
Oh yeah.
voters.
Oh yeah. Bopak. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You gargle your ham slurry.
Oh God. Ham slurry. Oh.
That's what's for dinner. Oh my gosh. So
Yeah,
you
but
see how this
mom.
sick crew is.
But mom, I really don't want any more of the ham slurry. Shut up and eat it. Shut up and eat it. That's all you're getting.
Oh gosh. Let's see what the next word shall be. Let's go deep. We're going to go deep with this word. Oh, this is a good night. This is a good night for words. I love this. Popinjay. Popinjay is the word. Popinjay. Hmm. Interesting. Popinjay. Faye says it's Mary Poppins marijuana. Very good. Bimbo says it's a Blue Jay flavored Pop Tart. Oh, gross. See,
And
now
you can have that.
you're just trying to copy Bopop for gross.
And you know what? If you're a good boy, you'll get a blueberry pop tart there. But mom, I don't want to eat the slurry.
Hmm. Mrs. Hopkins says, LOL, moist for Bimbo's Blue Jay.
But
uh,
well, Opie Hopkins, if you want one, just pour some of the ham slurry on it.
gross. Gross, gross, gross.
And the reason why I'm talking like this is because when I was doing the early elections today, I did have somebody come in talking with a British accent. So
Bopok says, that's when you find your father and his friend in an awkward position. Oh, gosh. Headley says it's a blue joint. Oh, gosh. What has it done to me here? Oh, yeah, Bimbo sounds like Ozzy. Ex-
Sharon, Sharon, where did you put the Popinjays?
I could never get Chris to dress up really for Halloween parties that I would throw. But one year I did talk him into going as, because he could do a really good Ozzy Osbourne, like the mumbling Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I got him like the purple glasses and a wig. He was so freaking hilarious. That year I went as Anna Nicole Smith. So
Oh, and I guess like Anna Nicole Smith, she was popping something.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The only other one I got him to dress up for was I actually sewed a costume of the guys from that Japanese obstacle course game, whatever that was.
Oh my God, it's called MXC, MXC.
Yes.
and, and I've got 3 seasons of that on DVD.
Yes. So I got him to dress in kimono one year. So, all right. A popinjay is a person given to vain, pretentious displays and empty chatter. Coxcomb fop. That's what it says here. Sadly, it behooves us to pay princely commissions to any perfumed popinjay who can open the door to this mystical kingdom. Whatever.
That makes no
Popinjay.
s- oh Jen, that makes no sense to anybody here.
Let's see. It is a archaic. It was also a parrot. It's Middle English from Old French pepengay via Spanish from Arabic babaige.
Oh, so then I think that Bimbo
Something.
Barbarella and Mrs. Hopkins should get the points because they both claimed that it was a bird.
Hmm. Hmm. All right. So who gets a point?
It is not blood, and it's certainly not from a bat head. It's iced tea.
Faye says all. Wants you to say all aboard.
All aboard, Sharon. Oh, we gotta go. Oh, we gotta go down to the. Oh, we gotta go down to the chemist because I need another shot of Popinjay.
No, did I say Howard? I don't think I saw Howard. Did I say Howard at any point? I don't know. I could have mumbled that. Maybe not. Hey Bimbo, what's in your glass? Looks like blood. Mrs. Hopkins says it's bat blood. So, all right. So, who gets the point? Faye's was funny.
I'll say we give to Faye then. Because I don't think that she's got a 1 point tonight, has she?
Uh, she has one now. Everybody has one,
And
except
you guys
Hadley.
have never heard me do a British accent, have you?
No,
Well, then maybe I should stop when I'm at Ed.
maybe,
Shut up.
maybe. So you missed what I was talking about. There's a really interesting for all you Wordle players. There's an interesting article on Wordle and some stats that I found fascinating. Sydney, Melbourne, and then New York, I think, are the top cities for Wordle uh, solving in two words.
And see, now I'm glad that you stopped playing that because I used to try to do it on your show, and either I wasn't playing right or I didn't understand it because nothing I said even came close to being right.
Because you never listened to my instructions on how to play or read them yourself.
About what?
The instructions on how to play
What?
Wordle.
Oh, is that like Yetta the turtle's cousin from the wood?
All right. Next word is vicissitudes. Vicissitudes.
Oh God, I can't even think of anything funny. Maybe that'll be my answer. Okay.
Vicissitudes. All right, Bimbo, I need to take a break. Tell the folks what the prize tonight.
Actually, Misfits laying in the top drawer where my prize draw is. So, so you either get nothing or you get Misfit. What do you want? Oh, let me see if I can reach and get something. Yes, 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 I can get something. Okay. And this is a handy dandy household tool. It can be used for a plethora of items. It can be um, used for opening up, those, pesky fish that have the really hard scales. Or if you're trying to open up a pack of Arby's horsey sauce that you can't rip open, you can use this. You can use this. It's a official metal can opener. So you got that going for you. And while Jen's away, like I said, I'm not going to do probably anything until um, like the 20th or 21st. But we do have our College of Rock Knowledge show coming up on the 23rd. And with that, we're going to be doing a list of, I don't know whether I said 10 or 12 um, of your favorites TV or cartoon theme songs. And it would be even funnier if you could, kind of like sing it. If you can't sing, then I understand. I mean, I can't sing, but I'm going to do it anyway. That what I've heard is okay. Um, Friday
All
the
right.
coming up. Friday the 23rd. Um, just having another fine edition of this wonderful program. And Mrs. Hoppy, are you doing anything on Sunday, Mrs. Hoppy? If you don't know what you're doing yet, you still got time. Because, like I said, um, I'm not going to do anything until after the 19th. I might put out a short or something like I did tonight. But but I really honestly hate looking like that. It just doesn't feel right. Okay, so your host is back.
Did you say ho? Rita's right. I totally did miss her answer, and I feel bad because it's freaking hilarious. A popinjay. It's a jaybird that ate a firecracker. So I'm giving her a point
All right.
because that was good. All right. Let's see. Vicissitudes. Yes, Bimbo does need werewolf training. Bopak says those are the many palpable modes that reality presents itself.
Oh, Mrs. Hoppy, I don't know if you could play it backwards. I don't know because like some bands, the Beatles actually had backwards lyrics in their songs, so they were pretty smart, so they probably copyrighted, the backwards playing as well.
Yeah. You know what I love about Arby's? I love the buns. I love the horsey sauce. I
Yeah,
could do a
yeah.
horsey sauce sandwich and be happy.
Yes, and
How disgusting.
Arby's is one of the few fast food restaurants that me and Cat Daddy both go to.
I hear their burgers are really good. Review Bra, what's his name? Report of the Week. He said they have really good burgers.
Yeah, they do. Yes, yes, they do.
I've not tried them. Faye says, uh, Faye says, now I'm confused. That's pretty bad. Vicissitude. Yes. Um, Faye says, when the boy Vic was a sissy with an attitude. Vicissitude. Vicissitudes. Guess it depends on how
Well,
you break those up, huh?
well, that's a good answer.
Mrs. Hopkins says it's vicious bitches with attitudes or female dogs, vicious female dogs. uh, Bopak. Rita says it's an apparatus used to correct bad behavior, vicissitudes. And who else? Does anyone else have an answer?
Oh,
Can't
well,
think of
mine's
anything.
down there. Mine's down there, but it's not funny.
When you can't think up anything funny to say, and all of your jokes are lame and flat, vicissitudes. I know. Well, that's the reason why. I guess I looked at my blocking on comments, and I'm only blocking like, I think moderate is what it is, but I think they're clamping down on stuff because not just because of UK and Europe restrictions that have been handed out. So they're just, so whatever happens in the UK, they're going to do it across the whole platform. So vicissitudes, changes, especially in life circumstances or fortunes, changes as a natural process, usually seen as plural. So I think Bimbo gets one. I
For
mean,
what?
Bopak gets one. Sorry,
Yeah, yeah.
and Mrs. Hopkins gets one.
Okay.
So that was a good one. Vicissitudes. This has been a good game. Let's see. We have Mrs. Hopkins with two, Rita with two, Bopak with two, Faye with one, Bimbo with one, Mark with one. All right, here we go again. Going back up.
And do I get a point for eating that rabbit on the air?
Ah,
Which I shouldn't have ate that whole thing because now it's sitting in my, stomach, and I think it turned into a bunny J.
Stravage. Stravage. Sounds like a stage name or some host of a television show. And next with the NFL highlights is Mike Stravage. Stravage. Stravage is the word. I know you thought it would be Grease, but it's Stravage.
Yes, Bobak. It's not sabotage. And do you know that Sabotage, their lead singer died. Um, um, Chris Oliva
Nelson? No, no.
and no, no, Chris Oliva. And then after that, their producer Paul O'Neill turned them into the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Hmm.
Like I said, and that's true because music, I'm not going to give you bullshit answers on.
So Bopak says that's the name of his sabotage cover band.
Okay, all right, yeah, okay,
Faye says
okay, yeah, that's funny. That's funny. That's good.
Faye says it's a raging strap on. Headley says it's an evil thought about others. Ooh, stravage. You just stravage. Mrs. Hopkins says when Striper and Tough Leopard's Rick Savage collaborate. Stravage. That's a good one. Bimbo says Fred Savage's real name, Fred Stravage. All right. So the real definition is. Oh, did Rita get hers in? She's still going?
Yeah, she said Mrs. Hopkins.
Oh, but that was on the last game, wasn't it?
Oh, 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 there. Oh, okay, there she is, Jen.
Oh, a coin used during Roman times to pay for sex. Stravage. It actually means to roam or wander aimlessly. To roam or wander aimlessly.
Well, Miss Rita did have the word Rome in there, so I don't know if that's worth anything.
Who has the funniest one, though?
Oh, Faye. Yes, and I concur.
Yeah, I know. I liked Headley's too, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
okay,
for.
that is a real word, a weird word. Oh, so what's its base root? What's its,
Let's see.
or does it say?
It does it on my list, but going to dictionary.com, Scottish, Irish, North England.
Oh, so Bopak knew that without even having to look.
Hmm. Well, I'm gonna guess Bopak knows Greek.
I
So,
bet he does. Bong.
so then, if I'm gonna say then if it isn't Latin, then it has to be Old English.
Well,
So
Gaelic. So that's why he got it.
yeah, whatever. Yes, there you go. All right.
Okay, okay. Okay, well that's what a homosexual Scottish guy does. A gay lick.
Jesus. But where's your drum set? You didn't have your drum set out. We're so disappointed. Oh my gosh. Oh. When are you going to teach Misfit how to play that?
Oh, Misfit plays it well. Oh, every time she knocks it over.
There you
I do
go.
have more room up here.
All right. Here we go. The word is laggard. And Mrs. Hopkins did go back on another one of these games and do definitions. She always cracks me up when she does those later definitions. I love it. She kills me. Laggard. When your haggard internet lags. All right. Laggard. Bimbo says, when a drunk guy drinks too much lager beer, he be lagered up. I like that one. When you're laggard from your lager beer, Rita. When Haggard from Harry Potter takes too long, he's laggard. Hedley Lamar says the one at the end of the line, laggard. Late to work again. What a laggard. Wow. Wow. I think so. Everybody pretty much got this except for Bimbo and Rita.
And then you know what's funny, Headley, is like when somebody sees a long line of people, and they're the last one, and they say, "Excuse me, sir, are you last in line?" And the guy turns around and says, "No, looks like you are."
All right, y'all have fear. Headley's on the board.
Yay, Headley, that was a good answer.
It was a good one. All right. So, yeah, it means slow, lagging, behind, a laggard. All right. Very good.
Oh,
very good.
Oh, see, so me and Rita were thinking the same thing about lager beer. So,
yes, yes.
oh, Bimbo and Rita, and maybe we can get Old Humble to, to come up with a Bimbo and Rita flavored whiskey.
Oh gosh. Guttle is the next word. Yeah, I'm tired too, Bimbo.
And you know what though? Sometimes, because it was really slow, during doing the early voting. I swear to God, sometimes, the slower you are at a job, the more tired you get.
Oh yeah, because it's so boring. I could never stand, like when I worked restaurant waitressing when I was younger. I couldn't stand it when it was slow. I would always find something to do. I would go back and wash dishes if it was slow.
I mean, because I had to
I'd
sit
mop the
there.
floor, whatever it took.
Because I had to sit there. Oh, sometimes I would just walk around just so that I didn't, be asleep and miss like two people.
Hmm. Yeah, Headley got it right. Bopop got it right. Faye, you got it right too, right?
Yes.
And Mrs. Hopkins talked about her lagging internet.
I'll give it to Hoppy.
I gave it to Hoppy Faye because Faye said when Haggard takes too
Yeah.
long, and I gave it to
Oh, Headley and
Headley
Bopak. Yeah.
and Bopop. Hmm. And uh,
Oh. So what's the word?
and
Guttle.
Rita.
Oh.
Yeah, the new word is guttle. Or for you British speakers, bimbo, guttle.
Don't get. Well, please don't get me started on that again. But I have to say I can do a British accent, with some form of clarity, and
Okay.
that's only because I listen to like so much British music, because if you've ever heard Mick Jagger and Keith Richards talk, you say, what did they say? But
Yeah, Cockney can be a little difficult. All right. So
oh,
Bopox says,
I gotta get an answer in.
yeah. Bopox says, when you guttle, that's when you try to chortle but come up short.
Ugh.
Uh,
Squirrel from Pokemon. If you don't know that, that's a character in the Pokemon games, Squirtle.
gross. His gut? Oh, he's not squirtling his gut. I'm making up words. I thought he was squirtling his guts out. When you're bored and you and your mind is in a hazy guttle.
You know that? Yeah, because I was kind of guttling this afternoon.
All guttlers, you lot. That's what Bopock thinks of us. We're all guttlers. Word for my big gut as it hangs from my middle. A guttle. Very clever, Faye. Very clever. It actually means to, has everybody got their words in?
I can't think of nothing.
I can't think of nothing. Oh, Headley said glasses, purple, yellow, diamond. Guttle? And the answer is to eat or drink greedily and noisily. As the man across from her guttled his meal, Sabrina knew the blind date had been a mistake. I bet she did. I bet she did.
That's like if you guys ever remember the Monty Python movie of The Meaning of Life. Um, the fat guy is in the restaurant and he just is eating and eating and eating, and he says, "Oh, I can't have any more. I'm stuffed." And he says, "Oh, but just a whip, just a mint, a wafer thin mint. I can't eat another bite. But it's only a little paper. It's only a little paper thin mint." And so he eats it and he explodes. I'm sure everybody has seen that.
That's right. All right, voting time, Bimbo. Who wins? Bopock says
um,
he votes for Rita,
Rita,
and Faye says she votes for Rita and Hoppy.
yeah, yeah, okay, hazy guttle, because I was definitely in a hazy guttle this afternoon, let me tell you. Okay,
Yes.
because like from 7 to noon, it was okay, but the afternoon was, I was sitting there. I read my heavy metal magazine and my other monster magazine. So now I gotta go out and buy magazines or find something else to read for tomorrow. Maybe I can print up this chat and read this chat tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that'll put you right to sleep. That's like I read 18 literature from the 1800s from Google when I want to go to sleep.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Just like one sentence. Oh. And actually, that's what Al's son, John, that's what he teaches. That's his major, is 18th century literature.
No, 1800s. That would have been 17.
Whatever. It's old shit.
All right. So the next word is Kurglaf.
Oh, spell it.
It's there.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. I get to change screens.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to see if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Oh, it is Scots for sure.
I
It's
was going
very
to say Welsh.
Scottish.
I was going to say Welsh.
Hmm. Hmm. And it is Kurglaf. Hmm. Kurglaf. And this is the last word of the night, unless we need a tiebreaker because Rita has four, Mrs. Hopkins has three, Bo Pop three, Faye three, Bimbo one, Mark one, and Headley one.
One? No, come on. I get a point for eating that candy. And for trying to quit it. So I get 2 points.
Kurglaf. I love this word. We should adopt more Scottish words if this is the way it goes. All right. A curdling laugh, Headley says. Rita says, Kurglaf means old shit. Mrs. Hopkins says, the sound Goofy makes when he laughs. Kurglaf, Kurglaf, Kurglaf. Word for when you cut the cheese and laugh at the same time. Kurglaf.
This really makes no sense, but that's fine.
The guffaw of a churlish man. And I had never heard the word churlish. It means uh, of resembling or the characteristic of a churl, vulgar, marked by lack of civility or graciousness. Surly. I wouldn't describe anyone here. Well, no, because we do have graciousness and we do have civility. We're just vulgar. I love Faye's emoji. Bimbo says when the capital of Wales was called Cardiff before the haggis eating Scots invaded it. Cardiff. It was Kurglaf. Hmm. All right. Headley? Headley said it was a curdling laugh.
That's probably right.
And Mrs. Hopkins, like, coming in with it. But, so they have the laughter. Yeah, Bopak has the laughter, Kurglaf. Um, and then the rest of y'all are all about farts. So it actually means the shock felt when one first plunges into cold water. He dove into the pool without thinking, and the Kurglaf called him to shriek when he came up for air. Kurglaf. There you go. So who gets the point? Points, points. Who gets the point?
I say give it to Headley because the guy had some kind of curdling going on. Maybe it wasn't his laugh that was curdling. It was some other body part that was curdling from jumping in the cold water.
A curdling laugh. Yeah. Well, I mean, you'd be curdling when she jumped into that cold water.
And like I said, a body part would probably curdle.
Yeah, I say Headley. Now, Bimbo, Bopox wanted to give you a point for your elaborate backstory. Nah, she makes shit up all the time. We know her imagination.
And all I can say is that that bird ain't right.
Headley got the point. Headley got the
Yes,
point.
yes, give it to Headley.
That's right. That's right. Headley says men know about that effect. All
Yeah, the
right.
curdling effect.
I can't wait to see what y'all come up with on this one. Bellicose. Bellicose.
Oh, I think I know this.
It was so crazy because I was asking my mother in law, I was like, I was telling her about the word game, and I was like, let me see, let me test you out. See, I'll be darned if the woman didn't know every dang word that I asked her. I was like, holy cow, this woman is brilliant. She is pretty smart. When she got the first one, I thought I'd go in deep with a word, but yeah, no, she got it. Bimbo says, what a pelican. It's bellicose, not pellicose.
No, no, because pelicans are also called billikens. They
Okay.
are. They are. They're called billikens as well. Am I right or wrong, gang?
Let me show you what I see as a billiken here. Let me see if I can screen share because I want to try. I want to try and screen share. I can't see what I'm sharing though.
The word is billiken. Billikin.
Yeah, I don't see anything very personal on here. So let's. Oh, screen one. That's weird. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Look, that's what a billiken looks like. And this is at the St. Louis University. It's a charm doll created by an American art teacher and illustrator, Florence Pretz of Kansas City, Missouri. There's your billiken, Bimbo.
Yeah, but it looks like a pelican.
It does not. Look at the screen. It does
I
not.
don't know. I see a pelican.
Looks kind of like an elfin kind of weird creature.
I see a pelican.
All right. So,
And I
all
also see me being cheated out of another correct answer.
right. Cheated my bet. All right. A Bopock says it's that's the kind of person you meet at the Waffle House at 3 a.m. Looks like it
or
too.
or in like me and Jen's kind of case, the 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's right. Yeah, that cop was nice looking though.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
but
nice
he
looking.
okay, yeah, you threw him for a loop because he was not expecting to be on a live stream when you were walking through the door.
No, and interrogated, right? That's right. Rita says it's a fear of bells. Faye says varicose veins on my belly fat, aka my guddle. uh, Hedley Lamar says watching too many old horror movies. Bellicose. Like, Bella Lugosi. Very good, Headley. Very good. I'm proud
Yes.
of
Oh,
you.
yes, that was very witty. That was very
Because
witty.
that was my first thought actually was I was hoping someone would come up with, oh, and there's Bopak. Bopak comes in with Bella Gioskos.
I say give it to Headley and Bopak.
Rita says it's a fear of bells that, when heard, sends you into psychosis. Oh
Well,
my
maybe if you're
lord.
watching too many horror movies, that could be.
That's right. It is bellicose means warlike, aggressive, and hostile. Warlike, aggressive, and hostile.
Well, trust me, a pelican with a vein problem, he would not be happy. He would be hostile.
Oh,
So I
wait.
think I should get a point for that.
What? Are you kidding me? No,
No.
not at all. Not at all.
Foiled again. Foiled again.
But Bopak did say it's kind of person you meet at Waffle House at 3 a.m. I would imagine he definitely gets
Aggressive.
a aggressive, drunk. Yeah. So I got to give Bopak a point for that. And then Headley and uh, yeah. Rita sounds correct, but she wasn't. But I like her definition.
Well, if you ain't
So
going to give the
Headley.
point to me for my more correct answer,
Oh, hell no.
we'll give it to Rita.
So it's we need a tiebreaker because
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
between Ropak and Beta. I did that last time with Faye and Rita. What were you,
Yeah, yeah.
Fita or uh, I forget what I said. I'm so terrible. At the end of these, I think I'm tongue tied. Is what happens. All right, last word. And we did do a little longer tonight, but we got a later start. Tonight's last word is Brontide. Brontide.
Oh, I know the answer. It's when Pierce Bronson gets stuck in a riptide. Do you really gotta land that
Brontide.
draw, stupid?
What is a Brontide? Because Headley's at 3, Mrs. Hopkins is 3, Faye's at 3, Mark and Bimbo are 1, Rita's at 4, and Bopok's at 4.
I still want 1 point for eating that candy.
You don't get points for eating candy. It'll make your teeth fall out.
Yeah. Okay. Like that's a big problem now, huh? Oh, the ones that I have in, I had to staple in. So, yeah.
Super glue those bitches.
No, actually, the staples. Oh, they held better.
Oh, okay. That's right, Ray and Fida. That's right. Now we have Beta and Ropak. Uh, Bopak says it's a tragic accident in the bachelor's washing machine. Ron died. Oh gosh. Headley Lamar says TT. I'm not sure what that is. Brontite. Is that to P? TT? P? Faye says when Tide can take the brown out of my undies that Clowny stole.
That's the winner right there. That's the winner. That's the winner. That's the winner. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Jen, and so tell them that you finally did see that episode of Clowny
Oh yeah, I
on.
did see it finally. Yeah, I can kind of understand why the judge went for Clowney, but he still owes me for that hotel room and all the beer and all the gas I paid for. Like he got the settlement, but it was my money, except for his pay. So, and I was like, I don't know, 7 of those shots that he had to pay for. So, yeah. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, and Clowney is on a supposedly a U.S. tour. Supposedly, every city he'll be in a week. I've been telling him to get a job, so maybe this will be it.
Oh,
This is
Miss Easy Street, and we have a visit from our good friend Traveling Eddie.
Hey Eddie, how's it going? Good to see you. Just got off work. Are you uploading a video today, Eddie? I really enjoyed your one on spirituality, religion, whatever, the other day. That was a good one. That was an interesting one. So Rita says it's moist. Mrs. Hopkins says it's the Bronte sisters washing their knickers with Tide. Are
Oh
there any
yeah,
more
because Eddie was
definitions?
doing. Oh yeah, because Eddie was doing his online teaching. That's got to be hard, because I would think, that you're going out of your way to teach these kids, and you're really not sure whether they're paying attention or they're, playing video games while you're talking to them.
Oh, his clients are mainly adults.
Oh, they can be worse than kids.
Hmm. Well, if they work all day, it can be tough to keep up. But it's done through Zoom, I'm going to guess. So, he can see them. It's kind of like this, right? So Faye got that point,
Yeah.
of course. So now we have a three-way tie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We
Don't
could
you
go on
guys know I'm
forever.
tired? Don't you know I'm tired?
No, we're gonna let you go because Rita. We'll just call it the trifecta. Rita Bopak Faye. It's not really a trifecta, but you know what I mean.
A
But I do like
triumvirate.
Mrs. Hopkins' answers too. Gosh, dang it. That
All
gives
right,
her
you guys
4
keep.
also.
Okay, you guys keep playing. I'll see you later.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So we're gonna end now because it's we've already been on like an hour and a half, way longer than normal. But no, we'll just say everyone won, except for Bimbo and Mark. Headley did really well. He came back with 3. That's impressive, Headley. Very impressive. Now, see if you had played from the beginning, you may have taken this by storm. So,
So let me see. I worked 10 hours today, rushed home, fed the cats, got a call from Chris LeClaire, changed to get one point. That
yeah.
ain't right. That ain't right.
Oh, you're tired. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. So, what's coming up? What's coming up? Ah,
Oh, I mentioned that when you were on your break.
oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, all right. Good night, everybody. Bimbo, thank you for everything you're doing for the country. You are a champion. We appreciate it. You're a true
Oh,
patriot in
oh,
every way,
oh.
in the
I
real
feel.
meaning of the word. So, no.
Oh, and what was that word? Quaddle or something like that? I feel like I'm gonna quaddle.
You're going to
All right,
guddle. You're going
guys.
to guddle.
Guttle, yes. All right,
That's
guys.
right. All right. Love
Talk to
y'all.
you.
Take
Oh, like
care.
I said, I'll probably talk to you sometime next week because I'm not doing anything this weekend. So, all
All right. All right. All right.
right.
Thank you all
Bye
so
bye.
much. Good seeing you. We'll see you next time. Good night.